Hey, so for math today, we're going to be starting on lesson 16, page 16. So make sure you watch that lesson 16 video. We're doing some of the same things we've been practicing, but we're changing them just a little bit where we don't have to draw the pictures as much. We're going to do a lot of the work in our head. Okay, so we are looking at page 16. Our directions say to solve the problem by counting on and using a number bond to take from 10, okay? So we've been doing take from 10, where we draw the picture in 5 groups with however many are left over, and then we take away the 9 from the 10, and we have the 1 left over, and we add all the numbers we have left, right? That's what we've been doing for subtraction. So we're gonna be doing that today, but we're not going to be doing the drawing. If you still need the drawing, if you're trying to do this and it's just not making sense in your head, that's okay. Do the drawing. You're not ready to do it all in your head yet, and that's okay. We've talked about it before. We all learn at our own pace and our own level, and that's okay. So if you need to keep doing the drawing, you keep doing the drawing. If you don't, then awesome. That works too. Okay, so number 1 says, Lucy had 12 balloons at her birthday party. She gave 9 balloons to her friends. How many balloons did she have left? So part A is going to be counting on. So 12 minus 9. What you're going to do in subtraction, this is using adding to subtract, basically. You're counting on, you're adding numbers to subtract. So what you're going to do is you're going to start at 9, okay, because that's how many balloons she gave to her friends, and you're going to count on till you get to 12, okay? The important thing to remember with counting on is that first number goes in your head. You say it because it's already been, like in this case, it's already been given away. That 9th balloon has already gone. We're just using it as a starting point. Okay, so we put that first number in our head when we count on. So starting at 9, counting till we get to 12. It's a lot of process. You got to remember where we're starting at and where to stop counting. So we are starting at 9 and we're going to count till we get to 12. So we go 9, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 3. So 12 take away 9 is 3. Okay, if you need to draw a picture, you can write down the number 9 and draw circles until you get to 12. So you would go 9, 10, 11, 12, and you would have 3 circles. Okay, so 12 take away 9 is 3. Knowing that, we're now going to go to B, try to solve 12 take away 9. But this time we're going to do it by taking from 10 using a number bond. Okay, so 12 take away 9, we're going to break our 12 down into 5 groups basically. So it'll be a 10, 2 5 groups, and then how many are left? 2. Okay, so we break the 12 down into 2 parts, 10 and 2. So those are the 2 parts of our number bond, 10 and 2. Now, knowing that, from the 10, we're going to take away 9. We're going to do this in our head. So that 10, we're going to take away 9, which leaves us left with 1. So we then have 1 plus the 2, which is the other part, which gives us 3. So that's how we solve that one. So we have 12, we break it into 10 and 2, we subtract 9 from the 10, it leaves us with 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. We're going to try to do all that in our head. Again, if it's confusing you at any point, stop, draw the picture. Okay? For some of us, we still need that visual, and that's absolutely fine. All right? So Lucy had 3 balloons left. We're going to go ahead and try number 2, and then you guys are going to do 3 and 4 on your own. So Justin had 15 blueberries on his plate. He ate 9 of them. How many does he have left to eat? So he had 15, he already ate 9, okay? How many does he have left to eat? So 15, take away 9. So to count on, we start at 9 in our head and we count on. So we're gonna go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That gives me 6. Again, if that is confusing to you and you are not understanding, draw the picture. Start at 9 and draw circles until you get to 15. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And go back and count how many circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's the same thing you're doing on your fingers. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Same thing. You're just doing it on paper instead of using your fingers. Okay? Now we're going to solve the same problem, but using a number bond to take from 10. So we're going to break 15 down into 2 parts. 10 is going to be one of them, which means that 5 is the other. Okay, so 10 and 5 are going to be my 2 parts. I'm going to subtract 9 from the 10, leaves me with 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay, again, I did that in my head. My thought process is 15, I break it into 10 and 5. I have to take away 9 from that. So I take away 9 from my 10, and it leaves me with 1, and I still have 5. That's 6 total, okay? If you're not understanding that, it sounds like I'm just making up numbers, then please go back to drawing the picture. That's okay. So you'll start and you'll draw your 10. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, you'll start by drawing your 15. Because that's how many we have, 15. Okay, so 15, you have your 10 and your 5. You're going to take away 9 from your 10. And you're left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's exactly what I'm doing using this. I'm just doing the work in my head instead of on the paper with a picture. Okay, so 6. Justin has 6 blueberries left to eat. So on number 3 and 4, you're going to do the same thing. A, you're going to count on. B, you are going to use number bonds to subtract from 10. And then you're going to tell which strategy you prefer to use, okay? Whichever one you prefer, it's easier for you. The one you like, you're going to put a check mark next to that. So take from 10 or count on. And it could be different for each one. Okay? So do the work on 3 and 4. Tell me which way you liked to solve those 2 problems, which strategy you preferred. For number 5, they're asking us to think about how to solve the following subtraction problems. Okay, so you're going to look at those 9 problems. And you're going to think how you would solve them. Okay? So you're going to choose which problems you think are easier to count on from 9 and which are easier to use the take from 10 strategy. And you're going to write the problems in the box below. Okay? And then at the very bottom, it's going to ask, were there any problems that were just as easy using either method? Did you use a different method for any of the problems? Okay, so maybe you have found a different way to solve these during all of this, and that's fine too. So you're basically going to go through and you're going to determine if it was easier to count on or to take from 10. So 16 minus 9, maybe for you, instead of counting 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and finding out that it's 7, maybe it's easier to go 10 take away 1 is 1 plus 6 is 7. Okay, maybe that's simpler for you. So 16 take away 9, I'm going to write in the box for problems to use the take from 10 strategy with. And I'll cross it out. And then 11 from 9, 9, 10, 11. That's pretty easy to count on. Same with 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 4. So 13 minus 9. That's pretty simple. Okay, then I get to something like 19 minus 9. Instead of counting all that out on my fingers, for me, it's easier just to go, 9 from 10 is 1. Like, I don't even have to do that in my head anymore. I just know I'm going to be taking 9 from 10. It leaves me with 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. So 19 take away 9 is 10. Okay? So you're just going to keep doing that with all the problems. There's no right or wrong answer. If you think it's easier to count on all of them, then awesome. If there's a different way you do it, great. If you use the take from 10, then write that. Okay, there's no wrong way. That's the nice thing about math. There's multiple ways to solve one problem. Whatever is easiest for you is the one you want to use. Okay, the one that works for you, the one that makes sense in your brain, that's the one you're going to want to use. All right, so that will be it for today. I will see you guys on Wednesday. All right.